Hey guys, I'm Yoko. Today I will be making two kinds of vegan make-ahead breakfast recipes. I can make these recipes the night before and stock up in the fridge. And next day I can save the time in the morning while enjoying the wholesome breakfast. What I'm making today is vegan veggie pancakes and sweet potato pie warm smoothie bowl. Yes, smoothie bowl can be warm and cozy. I covered both sweet and savory recipe. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. So the first recipe I'm gonna be making is vegan veggie pancakes. These might be a little bit different from conventional pancakes. These are savory pancakes and mostly made of veggies. And I paired these with homemade vegan barbecue sauce. So for this, I'm gonna cut the veggies first. Today I'm using zucchini and carrot. For zucchini, I'm gonna trim the ends and cut in half. Then I'm gonna cut these into 1-inch strips, which is about 2.5 centimeters. Then I'm gonna transfer the zucchini strips into the bowl. Next, let's cut the carrot into the same size strips. I'm using organic carrot so that I like to leave my skin on for the extra fiber and nutrient. Once they become 1-inch strips, transfer these into a same bowl as zucchini. In this bowl, I'm gonna add half a cup of edamame beans. If you're using frozen shelled edamame like I do here, you don't have to defrost them. Then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of onion powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Mix well to combine. Then to make this into pancakes, I'm gonna add 5 tablespoons of spelt flour or whole wheat flour. I like to use spelt flour, but whole wheat flour will work too. I'm gonna mix well to coat the veggies with flour. Then I'm adding 3 tablespoons of soy milk. Stir to combine until the butter becomes sticky. Now I'm gonna move on to the stove top and cook the pancakes. Set the pan over the medium heat and grease with olive oil. Scoop out the 1/4 cup of veggie pancake batter and pour into the pan. I'm gonna shape this into a round with spatula. Edamame on the edge tend to escape a lot, so I'm trying to push into the butter or pick that up and place on the top of the pancake. Cook for a few minutes until the pancake is released easily from the pan when you shake the pan. Then flip. I'm gonna keep on cooking until the bottom gets golden brown. These are taste better when it's crispy on the edge, so I'm gonna keep on cooking for a few more minutes. Then remove from the heat. I'm gonna keep on cooking, and the recipe should make about 8 pancakes. Once pancakes are cooked, let's make homemade vegan barbecue sauce. Into a small saucepan, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, and 2 tablespoons of water. I'm gonna mix everything to combine. I'm gonna move on to the stove top and cooking this sauce over the medium heat for about 5 minutes. By heating up the sauce, I can cook off the sourness of the balsamic vinegar, and the sauce becomes sweet and flavorful. I'm making sure to bring it to the boil. Now I'm gonna remove from the heat and set aside. Now pancakes should be cooled down and ready to be stored in the fridge. I'm gonna transfer the pancakes into an airtight container. You can easily stack these by placing the parchment paper between. Now they are ready for the next morning. I'm gonna store this into a fridge. These pancakes do get soggy after they're stored, so next morning I recommend to heat it up on stovetop to make them crispy again. So today I decided to serve my pancakes with side salad, lots of leafy greens, and red onion pickle. This pickle is what I keep in my fridge all the time. I just marinated sliced red onion with apple cider vinegar. Just 2 ingredients, but tastes very good. And this lasts about a week in the fridge. Then I'm gonna place pancakes into a bowl along with homemade vegan barbecue sauce. For the garnish, I'm gonna add pomegranate seeds, crushed cashews, and the sesame seeds. Now this savory and plant-based veggie pancake breakfast is ready to serve. You can change up the veggies in the pancake to make your own version. And this barbecue sauce tastes really good so that you can use leftovers for other recipes. And enjoy your wholesome and savory breakfast. The next recipe is sweet potato pie hot smoothie bowl. This tastes like pie in the bowl. And for hot smoothie bowls, they're not gonna melt, so that you don't have to worry about them to melt or become soupy. And you can blend it up night before, and in the morning, you can enjoy as cold or warm it up and enjoy immediately. So for this, I'm gonna start with baking the sweet potato. Since this is the sweet potato pie smoothie bowl, the sweet potato is going to be the hero of the recipe. I'm using small size sweet potato and poke a hole with fork. These small holes help steams to escape from the sweet potato while baking. Then I'm gonna cook sweet potato in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius for 40 minutes. After it's baked, let it cool for a while, and I'm gonna cut into small chunks. I'm gonna blend this anyway, so rough chop is fine. I'm just gonna need 4/3 cup of sweet potato, which is about 1 cup and 1/3 cup. Then into a high-speed blender, I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of soy milk, sweet potatoes, 1 cup of cauliflower rice, half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, 2 tablespoons of almond butter. Then I'm gonna blend everything until smooth and creamy. The smoothie should be thick consistency. If you like it thinner, add more plant-based milk for your liking. Now it's time to transfer this into an airtight container and store in the fridge. Since this is not a frozen smoothie and naturally thick, they can be stored in the fridge for a few days. So the next morning, let's heat it up to make hot smoothie bowl. I'm gonna transfer the smoothie into a saucepan and cook over the medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. Since the smoothie is very thick, I'm gonna keep stirring to prevent a sudden boil. And now it's time to serve it up. Let's pour the smoothie for yourself into some bowls. I'm gonna garnish it with a little bit of coconut cream, slice the strawberries, extra cinnamon, and hemp seeds. And now wholesome and plant-based breakfast is ready to be enjoyed. This is a warm, cozy, and sweet breakfast menu, and it's like warm pie in a bowl. I live in cold area, so I like to have warm breakfast. But if you like cold smoothies, you can enjoy smoothie bowl without heating up. Or if you wanna go further, using frozen baked sweet potatoes and frozen cauliflower makes frozen sweet potato pie smoothie. When you make frozen smoothie, I recommend to add pitted dates when you're blending because it's hard to taste sweetness when food is cold. And this day, to make it drinkable, I also added extra soy milk to thin it out. For the garnish, I decided to add the chocolate sauce on top and on the side of the jar, and the strawberries, and hemp seeds. And let's enjoy immediately while it's frozen. Cardamom is key ingredient of this smoothie and very aromatic. Add more or less for your liking. So these are 2 kinds of make-ahead vegan breakfast recipes. Let's prepare for the healthy breakfast. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.